On May the 9th, 2016, the Philippine general elections took place. The main interest, of course, was in the presidential election because the Philippines is a presidential democracy where the president serves both as the head of state and as the head of government. According to nearly complete unofficial results, the powerful and successful, if controversial, mayor of Davao City in the southern Philippine region of Mindanao, Mr. Rodrigo Duterte, has clearly won the presidential election. He has received nearly 15.7 million votes, or 38.6% of the total, with 93.6% of the polling places reporting. The former Interior Secretary and candidate of the governing Liberal Party, Mr. Manuel Rojas II, has received over 9.5 million votes, or 23.4%. Independent candidate Senator Grace Poe has received about 8.8 million votes, or 21.7%. Outgoing Vice President Jejo Marbinay has received about 5.2 or over 5.2 million votes, or 12.9%. Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago has received about 1.4 million votes, or 3.4%. In the vice presidential election, which in the Philippines is held with a separate set of candidates, in other words, a vote for a vice presidential candidate is not automatically a vote for the same political parties or electoral alliances' presidential candidate. According to similarly incomplete unofficial results, Congresswoman or Representative Leni Robredo is leading with about 13.8 million votes, or 35.1%. Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr., better known as Bongbong Marcos, a son of the late longtime Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos, has over 13.5 million votes, or 34.5%. Senator Alan Peter Cayetano has about 5.6 million votes, or 14.3%. Senator Chiz Escudero has over 4.7 million votes, or 12.1%. Senator Antonio Trillanes has about 830,000 votes, or 2.1%. And retired Army officer Gringo Honasan has about 750,000 votes, or 1.9%. Mayor Duterte has been known for tough talking and at least occasional swearing in public and controversial statements, for example, about the Pope and women. He has also promised to try to reintroduce the death penalty into the Philippines in order to control the country's high crime and drug trafficking rates, and in order to crack down in a powerful way on the country's notoriously high level of corruption. He is 71 years old.